Let's go, man. I'm a few days late. We gotta go. We got solo leveling chapter 152. And I'm late. Back to the old me. All right. I'm seeing a few shadow figures with like different auras around. These is the monarchs. Cause this one dude with the blue aura around him, that's gotta be the ice monarch or whatever his name is. We seen this guy, the one with the orange one, that's the beast monarch. I think his name the beast monarch. We seen a couple of them. Yeah, this orange one. Yup, that's him. You could. I mean, he just got a distinctive silhouette. Whoa, this one's a shadow one, but that's not what you call him. That's not Jin-woo. I think that's a shadow. Okay, the shadow monarch is on the surface of the earth. Okay, didn't you say there was no vessel that could fully contain his true power, his true raw power? Maybe Jin-woo's not at full power. Maybe he's not. It's not the shadow monarch. This is somebody else. His aura looked similar, but this is somebody else. We never seen him before. I don't know who this is. And isn't that the exact reason why Dragon King can't remain on the surface of the earth? Dragon King. Dragon King, Dragon King. Y'all remember that show? So Dragon King can't remain on the surface of the earth. So Dragon King and Shadow King, or I mean Shadow Monarch, whatever his name is, they're the most powerful ones. Gotta be. We seen Kamish got up to Earth, but not the actual full dragon. All right, let's see. I saw with my own two eyes. He's more of a threat than fragments of luminosity. I will take care of him. Are you willing to help me? He said, I need y'all guys to help me. He might knock me out. He might lay me out. So when he says that, it seems like he's saying that, no, Jin-woo actually is Shadow Monarch at full power. Well, I don't know if he can, because he can keep leveling up. You know what I mean? So he does have the full power of the Shadow Monarch. By picking a fight against him, you are only looking for suicide. Your opponent is I'm gonna read it exactly what it says on here. Your opponent is the one of the strongest of the 9 monarchs. Your opponent is one of the strong. They said one of the strongest, meaning there's somebody else, Dragon King. Why not wait for the monarch of destruction, the Dragon King, to return? I wonder which one is Dragon King. Wheezy? All right. Although we are currently on the run, we are the monarchs. They probably on the run because they ain't at full power or something like that. And yet, all we can do is wait for the Dragon King. Because, I mean, he must be strong. I'm thinking that they said wait for Dragon. Dragon King might either be on Jin-woo's level, like the Shadow Monarch's level, or even surpass them. I'm thinking he probably stronger the way they talking about him. He might be stronger. That's crazy. Now Jin-woo's like, oh man, I should have picked Dragon King. You know, but he couldn't have. But remember, the thing was set for him to be the Shadow Monarch, so he couldn't pick it. Let's see. The only chance we have in defeating the Shadow Monarch is now, when he is still in the form of a human. Still. They think that Shadow Monarch is actually controlling Jin-woo and actually is like moving, trying to beat them. Like the Shadow Monarch really did turn against them, and that they wanted to beat him while he's human because he's going to turn completely into a monarch or whatever. Okay, please help me. I will take responsibility and return him to nothingness. Oh man, he's looking forward to getting that Jin-woo. But he's seeing how strong this dude's actually a gangster. Ice Monarch is a gangster because he knows this dude could wipe him out. And he's asking for help, but he's ready to throw them hands too. You know what I mean? Okay, this one dude, He's wearing a suit and tie. So suit and tie monarch. Not playing. He's wearing a trench coat. Trench monarch. He said, "Count me out of this." He's scared. He's seen Shadow Monarchs fight before, and he don't want no parts of that. I also don't want to become like the Monarch of White Flames either. The Monarch of White Flames. Wait, he said who's the Monarch of White Flames? Huh? Who was that? He said become like the Monarch of White Flames. Who was that? Okay, Scaredy Cats. Okay, Beast Monarch. He ready to get it. He said, "Man, y'all some chump. Man, I'm gonna go in there and smack him." He gonna go right up to Jin-Woo and smack the taste out of his mouth. But Monarch of the White Flames, I don't know who that is. I'm trying to think back. The first thing that popped in my mind was, remember the statue guy? Remember the guy with the cloak, the one who made the system? But if I'm not mistaken, he's not a monarch at all. He's a builder, whatever they call it, or something like that. An architect or something, whatever it is. Okay, Scaredy Cats. You should know what happened to the Monarch of the White Flames after he was defeated. I don't want to be caught by the Shadow Monarch's authority and suffer through an eternal slumber. Oh man, somebody listens to C Murder. Remember on the song? I can't say the word. That song, and the dude said he said basically, you mess with some people that'll definitely give you eternal sleep. That's what they talking about. They gonna give you eternal sleep. You should know what happened to the Monarch of the White Flames after he was defeated. I don't want to be caught by the Shadow Monarch's authority and suffer through an eternal slumber. Is he saying that? What is he saying? Like if he gets if they get beat by Shadow Monarch, they're out of the game, period. Like they can't come back to life. Is that what it is? That's what I'm thinking. So maybe they need to get at him while he's human now before he can give, like if they get dealt with right now, they might just be able to just come back later on. But they don't want that to happen, because remember the showdown, the Shaolin showdown supposed to be going down shortly, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I don't think he can make us who are in our original forms into one of his servants. Okay. I pretty much knew that. It seems that the Shadow Monarch and the Administrator are working together. He can create a replica of us. The Administrator, that's the one he defeated, right? The Administrator. Wait, who's the Administrator? That's not the Luminosity guy. The Administrator, ain't that the dude that he defeated? They think that he's working with him? Okay, he can create a replica. Oh, wait a minute. Is Jin-Woo a replica of the Shadow Monarch created by the Administrator in order to beat the Monarchs? Is it something like that? I don't want to turn this into I don't want to turn into a tool in his world. Everybody's scared. They're like, yo, I'm not trying to be a shadow. I seen what happened with Greed. And I watched the movie Creed. You know what I mean? And I started saying John. Wait, Creed. Yeah, Creed. I was getting ready to say that ain't the right movie. Yeah, it is Creed. With Michael B. Jordan. So anyway, they all going back into their portals. They ran off. They scared. They ran off on the plug 3 times. Okay, and the evidence that he is still a human, he said, I need to know. Just make sure he's still human. I need to know. And he's going to let them know, yo, he don't even look like the Shadow Monarch. He's a completely different person. He's not. He doesn't. He applied poison onto his dagger. It's not something Osborn. The dude name is Osborn. It's Harry Osborn. Or is it Harry Osborn? Harry Osborn is the Green Goblin. I thought I had that wrong. Who was Osborn the singer? It's Harry Osborn is the singer, right? But Harry Osborn is also Green. I'm gonna say Green Lantern, Green Goblin, but the son, right? I think it's Harry Osborn, the one who bit the head off the bat or something like that. I think he's the singer. The rock star bit the head off the bat. I think that's him. That is disgusting. But yeah, Harry Osborn. So his Green Goblin is the actual Shadow Monarch. Yo, he got the dagger. Oh, whoa. Or is that his dagger? No. That looks like, wait, Jin-Woo didn't get his dagger back. He got his dagger back. You know, Jay-Z voice. I got my dagger back. Got my swagger back. Y'all know the song. Okay, anyway, poison, huh? So I guess this is the poison monarch. She got poison dripping off her blade. She up there laughing. I'm poisoning him. I'm poisoning him with K2 and crystal meth. If the Shadow Monarch could fully control their human body, they wouldn't have had to resort to such trickery. Right. So they know that that's not the Shadow Monarch. Or is somebody controlling the Shadow Monarch. Okay, this poison monarch, whatever, got some type of giant snake behind it. It looks weird. It looks crazy. Great design, though. Great design. All right. Will you be joining me? Look at him. He is kind of scared. He's a gangster. He's like, will you be joining? He's like, yo, I need you, please. You know what I'm saying? He's scared. Look at he's nervous. Look at the face. Look at the facial expression. He's nervous. Okay, I will help you. She said, oh, he had poison on his dagger. Okay, he's not at full strength. I'll help. That was the whole point of her saying that, was like, okay, I don't think he's at full power. We can get him. All right. We will defeat. They didn't say defeat. They said the K word. We will defeat the Shadow Monarch together. They're going to jump him. There's 4 of them. No, it's 3 of them on 3 on 1 with an extra sidekick on, to go along with it. So it's kind of like 3.5 on 1. He said, man, let's jump him. He sounded like Smokey and Friday. Let's jump him. So Jin-Woo is pretty much like Debo. Please think it over again about the one who will be able to save your life when another S-class gate opens in this world. What the heck is going on? Even if you pay hundreds and thousands of times the money you paid to buy your own, you can never save your own life in such situations. When Hunter Sung Jin-Woo was fighting against the ants on Jeju Island, the chairman who was watching the broadcast with me told me this. Now that his wish had been fulfilled, he could comfortably rest in peace. But I never thought that he would actually pass away like this. Okay, Jin-Woo standing there. He got the hoodie on. I never seen Jin hoodie. Looks good. Gave me a Woody. No, I'm joking. Not at all. Okay, yeah, Jin-Woo got the hoodie on. Look nice. All right. I cannot sense his magic power. So I guess this method won't work very well. Can't sense. What are you talking about? Who? Okay, now we see Jin-Woo status. Level 133. Occupation. A Monarch of the Shadows. Title, Demon Hunter. And 2 others. HP, 78,230. MP, 136,160. Fatigue, only 3. Strength, 308. Stamina, 307. Dexterity, 316. Intelligence, 321. Sense, 298 AP 0. All right, why don't we stop here for today? I'm not here to fight with our lives on the line. He said, I ain't trying to get knocked off. He didn't have a shadow with him. He said he was in his original form. According to what the monarch of the giants told me, the monarchs and the rulers are all in their original forms and thus cannot become shadow soldiers. Okay. The monarchs and the rulers. Wait, which one's the rulers? Well, we see who the monarchs are. It's the one, what you call the one that what's it called? The guy who made the system. Is he a ruler? All of the monarchs and the rulers were in their original form. And once their original form ceases to exist, they become destroyed and cannot become a shadow soldier. Oh, if they get knocked off in their original forms, they just don't exist. There is no, I guess their soul disappears. I think, didn't he say that he was like, they're in their true soul form? But I guess he destroys the actual, like they're destroyed 100%. There's nothing left to make into a shadow. That's what I'm thinking goes on. So if you get knocked off, you actually have a soul or some essence or whatever it was that still sticks around that he can use to turn into a shadow. Oh man. All right. Okay, along the same lines, if monarchs do not have shadows, a great tracking source would have been blocked. Well, it doesn't matter. As long as I'm a hunter, I will never miss my prey. So they better pray. It has been a week since the chairman's position has been emptied. We need to find a successor to the chairman's position. The person who's saying it probably wants to be the one. All right. The fact that S-rank hunter, that an S-rank hunter was the fact that the S-rank hunter was the chairman of a hunter association had many symbolic meanings. And now that the association, which was overseeing 5 great guilds, has lost such a great figure, who will be able to control the guilds now? They're going to say Jin-woo. They better not say Jin-woo. I really don't want to see Jin-woo as the chairman. Are you suggesting that we hire another S-rank hunter? Okay, even though the higher-ranked hunters are very influential, we need to take extra caution in bringing in outsiders. Yeah, I get what they're saying. Like if you have an S-rank hunter as the chairman, they know what goes on in the world of hunters. So the hunters are going to be more prone to listen to that person and have respect for that person than somebody who never even done it. You know what I mean? That don't know what they're talking about. They're just barking out orders. You know what I'm saying? It's a different level of respect. Okay, then after long and intense discussion, the directors and I would like to recommend Woo Jin-woo as the new president of the association. Jin-woo. Woo Jin-woo, because he's extra cool. He's too cool. This is just too good. He said, you're so cool that we need you. Okay, but you're not old enough, but we'll take you because you're actually more of an important character other than us. I mean, compared to us. Okay, what? Why me? We believe that Chief Woo Jin-woo most closely assisted the president and gained the most skill. He is also very capable in terms of leadership and the ability to call hunters into action. There is no law that only an S-rank hunter can take the place as president. We'll take a D-rank hunter. Yeah, I think that even if they're not S-rank, the hunters will have more respect for a hunter being, the chairman than just some old random person. As a presence that casts an influence among hunters and the presence hunters fear, we see Woo Jin-woo as the perfect candidate. Looking back, how he pulled hunters together and took control of the party. I am lacking in too many other aspects to be taking such an honorable position. There are many others who are of a higher rank or who are of a higher rank than me, and aren't I still too young and naive? He said, man, I'm too young. I got plenty of groupies to get after. He said, I'm still out here in these streets. So he don't want to take all that time. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to miss out on his childhood. He's still, he's still out here in these streets. There is the position of the vice president as an option as well. Directors and managers of affiliates who have gathered here today. There are many great people like these. Yet, why am I to sit where President Go Gun He did? Me and the other executives of the association do not have the power to move around the greatest forces of Korea. However, Inspector Woo Jin-Koo has the power to do so. You have many connections to many great guilds, and above all, don't you have a connection to Hunter Sung Jin-Woo? I did run into him frequently, but I don't know whether Hunter Sung Jin-Woo will think of it the same way. We cannot force our decision onto Inspector Woo Jin-Koo. However, would you be willing to carefully consider accepting our proposal? Okay, I will. All right. Okay, we got this is the Scavenger Guild. What's going on here? It's been a while since I last came to the underground. What you call him is back. Andre the Giant. He's back. His arm still broke. Master, what are you acting all started for? You guys can sit down. He said, I just got beat. I'm gonna start acting cool. I'm not gonna keep threatening y'all and bullying on you. I'm stop bullying you. A beating helped me put things into focus. Okay, now what's going on? Are you really thinking of giving that away as a gift? He's giving the gift to Jin-Woo, I think. Why? Do you think it's not worth the lives of me and the members of my guild? Oh, so he's giving it to Jin-Woo. He's got some type of, I guess it's what they got from comics. Remember they said that they split up the whatever that thing was when they defeated comics. They had got some type of what's it called? A stone or something, some type of special magic item or something like that. But remember, what you call him is not Andre the Giant. Is not Thomas Andre, I think his real name. He's not a what's it called? A wizard? What is it? A wizard or he's not a mage, so he can't use it. So I'm guessing he's giving them that because Jin-Woo could have taken out Andre and his people, but he didn't. He let him live. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna give him this as I'm extending an olive branch. No, I do not think so. Do you think he lacks the skills as a hunter to use this? What I think is going to happen is this. This little thing that Andre is going to give Jin-Woo is going to be enough for Jin-Woo to beat those monarchs. I'm thinking the monarchs might be too powerful for Jin-Woo to beat all three of them together. The other monarchs backed down because they scared. They did not know that that Jin-Woo is not the monarch of the shadows. Like he's not him in his full form. Did I just say the prime? Anyway, in his full form. So he might be able to get beat by three monarchs combined. And remember when he fought against giant monarch of the beginning. I don't know why it's called. It should be he's giant monarch of the giant, big monarch or whatever. he was talking about how strong he was, like how it was like, oh my God, this guy is just too strong. He's just too strong. You know what I mean? Now he did level up from that, but they are pretty strong. So maybe 3 of them can beat him. But this gift that Andre is going to give Jin-Woo, I think, might be enough to give Jin-Woo that edge. Okay, they go into the room. There's like a pit with something in it. As awesome as always, there are only 2 of them in the entire world. Okay, and I am sure that number will stay consistent throughout the future. Okay, so it's not. He's thinking that it's only 2 of these. It's some weapons. Yes. Wait a minute. Listen, like shadow weapons, but you're still going to give it to give it to me? Yes, that's exactly the reason I am going to give it to you. Don't you think it's a waste that the best of all weapons is just rotting here, gaining dust? He's giving it. He's giving it to Jin-Woo, right? It looks like a dagger and some type of staff. It's like some soot or something like that coming off of him. Okay, he's got a couple other weapons down there too. Wait, that's okay. All right. I just wanted to see what that was. I thought I seen something strange earlier. Let's see. Yup. Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. Didn't we see on the cover that Jin-Woo had some daggers like this? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be, might be high or something like that. But anyway, we got 2, 1 dagger, no, 1 sword, 2 sword, whatever, 2 weapons. They're glowing red. They got it from comics or something like that. I don't know. Wait, she said he's giving it to her, right? I thought he's giving it to Jin-Woo. Okay. And I'm sure the number will stay consistent throughout the, but you're still going to give it to me. She said you're still going to give it to me. Okay. He's not giving it to her, is he? Thought he's giving it to Jin-Woo. Maybe Jin-Woo might get them. All right. Decent chapter. It's not the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of talking. This middle section got boring. They talking about what's his name? What's his name? Jin-Cool. What's it? Woo Jin-Cool becoming the chairman. Okay, interesting, but okay. He's a chairman. All right. Somebody we know is going to be the next chairman. All right, cool. The first one, them setting up the Monarchs is plotting against Jin-Woo. That's good. That was good, but I mean it's a bunch of talk. You know what I'm saying? It's good. We know we're gonna get a good fight later on, but that's it. Now we ended off good. We ended off with a bang. Those weapons look crazy. I can't wait to see if they got some type of special abilities or anything like that. But I'm really thinking that Jin-Woo is going to have to use them against the Monarchs. That's what I think is going to happen. But I'm not really too thrilled about this chapter. It wasn't bad, but I'm not really thrilled about it. I kind of got bored in the middle. The beginning was all right, you know what I mean? But the ending, it did end off pretty good, but the middle was kind of, It was one of these. That's what it was in the middle. Anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace.